Let's talk a little bit about a lapel choke from the back. All right, so Toby, can I borrow you please? Can you just have a seat? So it's irrelevant for the time being how I get here. There's many different ways to control the back. You can control the back from the back by taking both of his lapels. You can also control the back with what's called a seat belt. See, there's one arm over and then one arm underneath. It's imperative that I control the top arm. See, it's my top arm here. See, I'm always hiding the wristwatch off of my top arm. I don't want to do this, because what I'm giving Toby is my wrist. Can you control my wrist with both hands? Hold it like a baseball bat. Yes, just like that. From here, you do a very easy escape. It's called a straight arm escape. See how he brings to the other side, and then he's just going to run back into my car. Just like that. Here. So, let's go back. Thank you. I don't want to give him my wristwatch. So do you see how the top arm? I always want to hide that wristwatch like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold tight. So I'm bringing my hands to my chin, right? To my chin. This is what I want to do. Now do you see how my hand is open and it's free to work? What I want to do now is I feed my thumb to his far lapel. Do you see how it's my right hand going to his left? I just want to go and I want to put my thumb in. Now, do you see how all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull my hands in as tight as I can. My hand is free to move, and I'm just going to slide my thumb on the inside. Now that I have this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let go. I'm going to grab just below my hand, and you see how I just pull this down, like so. Okay. A common mistake is to, here I have the seat belt, and then I'm going to go and grab one lapel, and then feed it to the other hand. Know how this hand is completely vacant, and he can at any time grab my wrist, and then he can do the escape. I don't want him to do that. Okay? So you see how I'm controlling here, just feed the thumb inside, grab onto the lapel, and then I pull it up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep this somewhat loose. It doesn't have to be super tight. Note how my wrist, it's just like I'm punching. See how it's square? It's directly in front of my two forearm bones? This is what I want. I don't want it to be super tight. Then I'm going to go for the far jacket, like this. Here, you see how my left thing goes to his right? I'm now going to fall to my side. As I fall to my side, see my elbow? I'm going to bring it up and over his shoulder. I'm going to bring it up and then over his shoulder. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull both my elbows back as I pull my legs. So this is, come on everyone, this is called the cross lapel choke. Alright, so one more time, tight seatbelt. You know how I'm holding onto my wristwatch the entire time? See how my hand is free to move? And I just stick my thumb. That's it. I just want my thumb on the inside. Now it's relatively loose. Right? So I just grab on the bottom. Here I just pull this up. Now Toby, can you grab onto my hand please? Can you grab onto this hand? See how I just tighten that up? You can't stop that. And now I just reach for the far jacket. Here, you can hold on if you like. You see how I just go to the far side? My elbow goes behind his shoulder. My elbow is behind his shoulder. And then you see how he's pulling my legs. See how his thumb is even on my wrist. Thank you, pal. That's okay, because do you see how his thumb will actually choke himself? Right? Cross the lapel choke from the back. Let's give that a try, guys. Thanks, Toby. You want me to do it with